Hello and welcome back, everyone, to A Plague Still Innocence on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, our 7th take at this freaking puzzle.
Has it really only been 7?
Yes, it's only been 7.
I can't.
Oh, good.
I can get it down there. I could climb on it.
Not the most amount of retries that I've had to send at a checkpoint that was kicking my butt, I assure you.
Oh, what? Weren't you up to 14 at one point?
Oh, yeah, it just... You know, and that's the bottom line, is that, yeah, you're going to spend an uncomfortably large number of retries at the parts that are harder, or cryptic, or stupid. It's natural. Now, remember, if you can cast a shadow, you're safe. If you don't have a shadow, you are in some serious doo-doo. Rat doo-doo.
Yes, lots of rat doo-doo.
Oh, rat fart.
This is past Gerdat attempting to look around for the interactable that we can't see.
Past Gerdat is beginning to believe. Past Gerdat is beginning to perceive. Odorous Maximus over Varus.
Odorous won't keep them in there for long. I need to block them once and for all.
No,
Thank you.
you screwed up. Start over.
Thank you. So,
wait.
she just
what?
gave us the. She just gave us the answers to the puzzle. She doesn't. Past Gerdat doesn't realize that she just gave us the answer to the puzzle. But yeah, we are dedicated.
Oh, so you see that.
I think it's going to take us. I think it's going to take us another couple of deaths in order to figure out that she gave us the answer to the puzzle. But she did give us the answer to the puzzle.
Okay, but what is the answer to the puzzle?
So you know the interactable that I said that we can't see.
I can get it down.
In the last part that you alluded to numerous times,
Yeah,
yes.
the reason why we can't see
it?
it is because it's in our inventory. The reason why they're actually giving us the ability to cast Odorous here is and the reason why they're giving us this hole in the wall is very specifically so that we cast Odorous on the hole in the wall, on the hole in the wall where the Episanguis was, and then from there we can actually block the entire colony of rats in there using the lantern. I am still attempting to brute force this.
Block them once and for all.
Well, that's what I don't get about the rat scripting, is, like, when are they truly blocked? It seems like they're at liberty to just come and go as they please. So what, we have to cast another Odorous now?
No, we ended up actually just brute forcing this puzzle instead of doing it correctly. What we are supposed to do, okay, and we still actually died here. What we're supposed to do is cast Odorous at the hole in the wall that has the Episanguis on it, and then use the lantern in order to keep the rats actually in that hole in the wall.
Climb on it.
So they're blocked on one side by the car, and
No,
they're blocked on one side
by the wall, and they're blocked on one side by the light.
So what the fuck is the cart
The
for?
cart is to get us out of the pit.
Oh, so that you mean that little crevice where we just picked up the resources? That's where we're supposed to go?
Yeah, that's where we're supposed to hit. No, that's where we're supposed to cast Odorous.
They want us to cast Odorous twice.
No, they do not.
Here. So only one casting is required.
Yes, they do require us to cast Odorous once here.
Block them once and for all.
Amicia, you're giving us misleading advice, and I
she's
dislike
giving us
that.
the right answer. It's just being triggered. At the wrong action. You see, past Gerdat is under the assumption that the dialogue is saying that we're doing it right, but we're not.
Down there. I could climb on it.
I think that's the third death since we started this 17th part of Plague's Tale, which means
We are
that
up
now
to
we
attempt
have
number 11.
attempt number 11. Very good. There's no shame in trying again. Okay.
Because it felt like I had it correct with one of my brute force attempts just in this part. But no, that is definitely not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to cast Odorous at the wall in order to draw all the rats there, and then use the light in order to block them off. Like this. Unfortunately, the lantern was in the way of the colony actually getting there. So,
right, because as we were discussing in the last part, you can't force the rats into the light using Odorous. Right. Now die. Every time we die, we are becoming more capable and powerful than this game could have possibly imagined.
Well, not necessarily more capable, but we're at the very least going through our trial and error stuff.
Get it down there. I could climb
we find that the process of becoming who we are is actually the function of us not becoming other things. It is the process of us realizing we are not this. We're not that either. We're not the other thing. And as we eliminate these things that we are not, we truly gain a sense of self. And so, too, we must apply this trial and error method so that we will definitely know once and for all the things we should not be doing in order to solve this puzzle.
Odorous won't keep them in there for long.
And
once and for all.
Oh my god, I think I'm finally starting to get it now.
I once again screwed this up because, I left a bunch of rats out. So, what I need to do is pick up the crafting materials, swing the beacon all the way to the right, use Odorous in order to get the entire colony into the wall, then swing the beacon most of the way to the left.
See, this will require your powers of deductive reasoning and process of elimination to determine what is the source of the rats. The source of the rats apparently is that hole in the wall right there.
Well, that's not really the source of the rats, but it may as well be.
No. You gotta bring it further. Because that's why that crate and the two sacks on the right are there, is so that the light is being blocked. Or does this beacon not have true 360
It does not have
rotation?
true 360-degree movement, sadly.
Gotcha. X marks the spot.
And go.
Okay, move the beacon
right
over.
There.
And that's it. That's oh yeah, and then she says yes. Okay, so now we've definitely done it. Yay! Right. 11 tries later, we finally solved the puzzle.
To be honest, this is not that difficult of a puzzle, but it requires understanding how the rats actually refuse to interact with the light and using it as a wall. Something that I should be well familiar with because I played both Portal 1 and 2, just not for the channel.
Oh no!
Right. It's a mouse trap. Not a mouse trap. It's a
Right now, just a bit.
It's a box. It's a box and a string. So you lure the box in with them under the box with the Odorous. You pull the string with the beacon. Now this is one of those especially like challenging puzzles that will actually lend some insight as to how the game works. So you're gonna start keeping your eyes open for the rest of the game for that pattern. Is rats, source of rats, trap them or let them flourish. Checkpoint finally.
God.
Yay!
What happened here?
Well, judging by the fact that there's a shitload of spiked barricades,
does it really exist, Lucas?
So, which French Revolution were we not doing at this point in 14th century France, Mr. Cloud?
I think it's a bit early for Joan of Arc. I think Joan of Arc was 1420.
So, was this Louis the 13th?
No. This would have been an ancestor of Louis the 13th. Because I'm pretty sure Louis the 16th was king of France in the 1700s.
The rats! They've unleashed the rats!
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't believe it. They used the rats against the sick.
Yes, they did. How the fuck they did that is up for debate, but that is what they did.
Well, I mean, gosh and golly, we're no stranger to using human bait in order to get these goddamn rats out of the way. I mean, because for goodness sake, this is a matter of life or death.
I could try.
Reason to yell once you're in the bastion. You'll see.
Oh, you're
Cut you up real good.
Oh, because they put the rats in the cages. However the fuck they did that. But okay, but why weren't the rats attacking him before? He was in the dark.
That is specifically the showcase that yes, we can use odorous offensively as well, not just for puzzles.
All the others will soon be saved.
Hey!
But but once again, you can't send the rats into well-lit areas.
We don't need to. We can silence lights, Mr. Cloud.
You're lucky you can still smell something.
So now it's just one of many solutions we can apply to get great big dingus bats like this fellow out of the way.
I'm gonna switch over to the rock. Okay, actually use the rock correctly, please.
And that's why we get lots and lots of rocks.
I could lure the rats away.
Doopy-doopy-doo.
That's it.
Excuse me, sir? Sir?
That is not where the collection of helmets was.
Why?
He's a smart one.
Because it's too late for you. Call it mercy. But don't worry. All the...
Hey! Stop chucking them in the water! They'll all end up on the other side! We can't patrol there anymore because it fucking stinks!
Well, you're lucky you can still smell something.
Gerdat, you really should try better concealment methods than just crouching out in the open like that.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't understand how he saw me the first time, so I just panicked and stood still.
I know how he saw you the second time.
The second time I'm in his line of sight. But like right here, I should actually be behind this fence here, and yet, see, he didn't see me this time. The hell!
They'll all end up on the other side!
It's starting to feel like speedrunner logic. Like games in general have a special pathway that allow you to complete it most quickly, which is the predicate of all speedruns. Some speedrunning tactics may be helpful here. Is not the taste of vengeance sweet,
Sometimes
Mr.
the taste of
Gerdat?
vengeance is very sweet.
Now let's hope we get a checkpoint this time.
Why are they still here? The Episanguis cages. This is not just an evacuation.
Amicia, stop
And
talking
now,
to yourself.
behold,
You're
what
going to
happens
give
when
yourself away.
Gerdat's PC is exploding.
To the next, right up to the Grand Inquisitor. There'll be no one left.
Stop motion. I miss this style of animation.
I want to apologize for this. My machine, while I was recording, it wasn't doing this for the record. This happened specifically. This happened specifically during the processing of the recording, which is why, for the next couple of parts, we're gonna have to deal with this. It had to do specifically with while I was recording. My recording software was a bit more flaky than it was supposed to be. So, yeah.
Be something useful.